Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Can I get rid of that? Thank God. Yeah, sorry, I was checking something. I was trying to find out the best way to get phase angles. And here we go. I figured it out here. You got your reference here, and you click where you got one here, and you got your phase angle of 82. So 1 year and 30 days is the... Oh no, where's that? 97 days. Till that perfect phase angle. What? That says 110. This one says 79. I'm going to trust this the most. You know, those are the ascending nodes and descending nodes. Anyway, I was trying to figure out that so I could have a better reference for phase angling. For, like, getting things into, like, Eve and Duna and all that crap. Yeah, so, oh my god, dude, that was a crazy lag. Last thing that I was doing before was, trying to, I had an absolute failure of a, rendezvous with the lander, the Duna lander. I did get that. I got it first try the next time, but it took a lot of finagling, and I literally ended up with only 40 Delta V left in my fuel, or only 40 Delta V left in that stage. So, excuse me. It was really close, and it took quite a bit of RCS after the fact to even get them to dock. And I also realized, and I didn't remember it, but is it on here? Where's are my landers not on here? No, they are. My Duna lander, I apparently used some fuel out of it. Didn't know that. I completely forgot that apparently I had used some fuel out of my Duna lander. What the hell? Where's my... Here it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't remember... Did I... rescue things? Well, I think I did. If I rescued while I was doing this. Anyway. Yeah, so it took a lot of work to get the Duna lander done. And fortunately I had that, like, very little fuel to transfer over, but I feel like it's enough to have refilled the lander just shy of full. I'm really upset that apparently I had used some fuel and didn't even think about it. But I guess whatever. My bad. My fault, at least. There we go. Delete and close. Yeah, but it should be, I think I should be okay. The only thing that sucks is that I have the nuclear engines for the command pod, so I don't have any oxidizer to transfer over. And since those burn evenly as far as I know, at least proportionally, I guess, is the better word for it. Even if I transfer over some liquid fuel from the nuclear engines, without any oxidizer, it literally does nothing. So hopefully that will not be an issue. not that far off, am I? Perfect. Okay, so now what I need to do is throw a maneuver here. Oop, my god, dude. Here, focus here, please. First let's move it over. Oops. There we go. I think that's pretty close to periapsis. I really wish there was mods I found, quite a few mods, that just have not been updated. I'm considering writing some myself. Or maybe like continuing them myself. Anyway, let's see. What do I want to do? I think I want to... Let's try... Where are we at? Retrograde? Can I get to it? Ooh, oh. Interesting. Ooh, whoa. Boom, man. 34 seconds, Jesus. Let's bring this up a little bit. Not too. Let's get to like a... maybe like 7 seconds. Anyway, yeah. I'm considering maybe trying to pick up some myself. Mainly, there's one that I was trying to figure out for phase angles called Protractor. I just want something that will give me phase angles. You know, I can like pop something up on the side here and just get the phase angle. Yeah, my next one's not for 6 days, so it don't matter. And that will like really get me good. So we'll just go ahead and warp to this next maneuver. My problem is I don't know how to write mods. Not that that's like a horrendous issue by any means. But I do like programming. I actually am pretty excited to have just landed a job as a software developer. At least I assume that's my title. I don't actually know what my title is yet. But I'm just like super stoked about it. Like I did not think, because I'm very junior level as far as things go. So the fact that they were able to give me a job offer, I just felt I feel super proud about it. Anyway, not to go like too crazy on me, software development is definitely like a passion project of mine. Really? I think that's okay. I think I can survive with that. So, that intersect is 59 minutes away. So like 54 minutes. Of time travel. There we go. Why are my lights not Yeah, so that's exciting. I personally find it exciting, but I don't know if it's I personally, you know, dude, I'm getting lost in my thoughts right now. Sorry, mumbling, whatever. Jesus Christ, 3.9 meters per second. Are you serious? Holy buckets! Isn't this gonna like cause some issues then? Because usually if you're slowing down, I've noticed that if you're coming really slow, this maneuver here, trying to match your retrogrades, tends to push your intersect out. Anyway, yeah, I mean, so yeah, I've considered like potentially picking up some of those mods and like seeing what they are about, because that's all I want is just something very simple. Nothing like Kerbal Engineer Redux level. I just want something that does one thing, does it very well, does it very easy, and that's it. You know, kind of like this like docking thing. Oh no, yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine, actually. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It's at a point where I almost think it's better to like use RCS to center it. And pop that up. I'll fix it later once I get a little closer. Buckets, man. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna get super close. This is perfect. I'm going for top as well. I'm gonna dock on the top. At least that's the plan. So, I can actually probably do it from here. Set that as my target. Let's get a little closer, just to make it a little bit easier. Won't have to use as much RCS. Because we're gonna get, like, close. There we go. So now we align this to the center. There we go. We pull back. I'm sorry if you get annoyed by all that clicking. Little taps. If you can even hear them. Who knows? Maybe you can't even hear them. Aim camera. Oh, hey, not so far. Perfect, man. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Okay, so who am I leaving here? You know what? I'm gonna leave Jongan. Transfer you. Everybody else is staying on. The rest of you three are coming home. Okay. So now what we gotta do is wait for that last... excuse me, good God. Pod of fuel. I essentially can't wait to get, like, the docking port seniors. Make the big version of this. Not sure why those aren't, like, on. Oh, I know why. I done fucked it up, dude. Yeah, I forget that, like, when you mess around with things like this in here, it, like, is not as... It doesn't always affect symmetry. Anyway. Okay, give me a second. I'm checking a few things. Yeah, so, let's see the things. I did pick up a couple contracts. What did I pick up? I have to go to the moon. I have to plan another flight on the moon. Kind of just want to get rid of that. Rescue Gerlo, rescue Nicole, expand the space station. Eve. Let's go ahead and do the rescue. Actually, not even. Let's do a couple things. First, let's put in our Eve rover. Let's put this into orbit. We don't have any crew, right? Okay. So things I need to get... I've been listing this stuff. I've been writing it down so I don't forget. That was one of them, was to get the... Oh my god, dude. Why don't I have a... fucking... launch stabilizers. Oops. There we go. Boom. I'm not sure how much they help, but they are nice. I feel like it helps. I mean, technically, if you really wanted to, you could help get a real small boost by putting your ship as high as possible. Oh, one thing I was thinking, I had mentioned that, you know, usually my concept would be that, like, once science was done, really? Oh my god. Once science was done, I didn't know what else to do, and I was looking at mods. I didn't want it to imply so much that, like, once science is done, I'm done as well. I'm going to keep continuing to play. It's just hard for me to, like, justify what I'm doing. Why do I need to go to Jewel to gather science if this science is literally just going to turn into money? 34.5? What? 34. 33. 33. Unfortunately, with the skipper, it just doesn't have enough thrust in that higher altitude. It's one of the things I'm not good at, is making sure that the later stages have their proper thrust weights. Because that should be like in the 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, maybe even 2 to 2.15. But it is nice to have that, like, solid number to, like, drop on and be like, you can just tell right away that something is not exactly right. Oh my gosh, no. Pull up. Pause for a moment, because I do feel like I am hard turning a little bit more so than I'd like. Let's turn the lights on. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Yeah, I held off just a little bit too long, but that's fine. I'm actually curious, like, if anybody happens to be watching, do you prefer to watch an orbit done in this screen here? Because I've noticed that I started with map screen for a long time, especially to check my apoapsis. But recently I have been do I just not have enough? Do I not have enough, like, oh my god. Oh my god. I apologize. Anyway, what was I saying? God damn it. Sorry. Wait a second. did this in the wrong order. Is that going to cause any issues? Does not look like it. And then same vein, before that, I would like to have some reaction wheels. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, anyway, I noticed that I've slowly went from using map view to start my orbits to just staying in this view the whole time, most recently. And if anybody happens to be watching and enjoying this, or just wants to watch, or even just runs across this particular episode and happens to hear this one question when you're watching a series like other Kerbal Space Program series, do you prefer to see somebody orbiting via map view versus whatever you'd call this, ship view, vessel view? I don't know exactly. Do you prefer one over the other? Come on, come on, come on. That was a little too hard. Now I feel like we're going to fall just a tiny bit more than I'd like. Anyway, yeah. If anybody happens by this one particular episode of mine, if that is something you would like to answer, I'm actually curious. That is a genuine curiosity. Do you prefer to watch one or the other, and why? I used to think, like, for some reason, I don't know what it was that made me stop doing it. Map view. Like, it's not that I hate it by any means. Oh, shit. Get back on this 45. It just started feeling a little bit like too much work when I can just look at these numbers. It just started feeling a little more natural, I guess is the best way to put it. Easier. But, you know, some people, I think, do prefer to use the map view because you can visualize it a lot easier and a lot better. So let's get you to an 80K parking orbit. There we go. Yep, that was exactly what I was missing. Just some reaction wheels. Also, this must be like pseudo thunderstorm. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I know why. That. It's like, why am I fighting this so hard? That's also really red. Surprisingly red. I know there's a way to look at the heat. Oh. Huh. Didn't know you could do that. It's kind of nice. That you could look at, like, you know, like a heat map, essentially, for lack of a better word. These bitches off. Not gonna lie, I am a little concerned. about not being able to get out. I'm fairly certain I fixed that, but I will be very, very upset if I can't get out. Oh my gosh, dude. Sorry, I got completely lost for a second there. Might as well, like, keep this going. Oh. Not so fast. There we go. Should be a good enough parking orbit for right now. And then we'll just throw you on here. Actually, that's not the best idea. I feel like we should throw you prograde. Because that's where I stupidly put those. Hey, it's fine. Yeah. So the rover's in orbit. God, I gotta sneeze. Alright, so might as well let's see, how much time is there? There's 30 minutes right now. Let's do a Kerbal orbit rescue. No, let's do the I called one expansion, one extend. More Kerbals, because that's all you want. More Kerbals. Take everybody out of here? No, get out of there. I quite literally do not want anybody else on this thing. Not right now, at least. This is also a really weird one. Like, just because it's so fucking tall. Look at that. And then I've got this little guy down here. Yeah. I just wanted to try something that wasn't just Rocco Max size. You know, the... What is it? Not the 3 point whatever. The 2 point whatever size. So let's hide probes for right now. That's the Duna. That's my target. So let's go for like an 85 to 90 like I usually do, I guess. I thought this was a fun little rocket to build. Oh god, don't twist on me, please. Why are you twisting? It's so weird. pause it for just a second. Don't flip, please. We'll start back up at 8. Get rid of those. Oh, excuse me? Oh my. Huh. Did not realize that was going to be a problem. Is it just something where I can maybe like auto strut? No, let's turn auto strut off. Maybe not. Actually. Let's see if that helps. If it does not help, I will actually strut it. I'm not sure about how auto strutting is exactly. Okay, so excuse me. Might as well at least set it as my target. While we sit and go. I know there's like the wait for it to be ahead or behind you, but I feel like it's not that big of a deal if you don't mind waiting the time. You know? I think the reason I'm twisting is because I do have these fins, and they are like just pulled out ever so slightly, so that when they come off, they'll peel backwards via the aerodynamics. And I think that's what's causing that twist that I get. Because I also had it in... Oh, hey. Those weren't done. Oops. Oh my god. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. God damn it. I just wanted to go to launch. So this is why I tend to do these launches. This is why I tend to do these launches and these builds off camera, because sometimes I just do stupid things and I don't know why. Like, I have no idea why. Well, I kind of do. I looked at the altimeter and saw 10,000. For some reason in my mind's like, yeah, 10,000. That's an important number. Must mean stage. So I staged. So we'll just go over just a tiny bit. That should be good. I mean, that should be fine. I'll go with 91. 90 is better, but... .91's fine. mean, I don't think I had much fuel in them left anyway, but I figure I'd rather not have to worry about it. Ah, nice. So the auto strutting did work. Whoa, what is... Why is the fairing so high up? Fairing should be next. There. Oh my god, don't go that hard. Alright. Oh. Yeah. So now I can just straight up pop those off. And like, can I look at it? Am I allowed to like, where's it at? So it is just 0. Come on, baby. Hold tight. I think I can prograde it now. So looking like 96, 97 to make it completely circular. Come on, we're so close. There we go. Alright, so we are now in orbit. Now it's just a matter of do I have enough? Really? What's my inclination? Wow, I'm off just by that little bit. Huh. Anyway. Can we, like, get rid of all these? Get rid of all of those. And just show me us two. I know it's not much. And I think the best place to do this would be at one of the nodes. so that when I come in, that's where we're going to have our closest approach. Periapsis 81. It'll be like 75. Yeah, no, quite that much. Bring it up to like there. Now, I want to try to delay this as long as humanly possible and see if maybe I can get even closer. Nope, wrong way. So let's see, can I get any closer? Nope, absolutely not. But 0.3 for one burn? Dude, I'm fine with that. 17. 30? 19? Yeah, we'll go with 19. This will be in how long? 1 day. So we'll call this rendezvous set. And give me 2 minutes. Oops. Give me 2 minutes. Yeah. I think we'll be good. Doubt it would take much more than that. And now we'll go with, I'm just going to launch the Kerbal orbit rescue. Should put low Kerbal orbit. Who's going to crew it? We'll go with just, well, yeah, you've orbited Kerbal. There's not much you can really do after that, can you? So, one thing I really wish there was is a testing facility, a place where you could stick part of your ship or even the entire thing to test certain aspects of it, particularly RCS thruster balance. Because I know when I was watching somebody's video on RCS thrusters and, you know, placing them where they should go, they would talk about the thruster balance. Wow, those two are super close. So you're at like 78, 78. So once again, I think a 95 would be good. And so the way they would do it is they just cheat their way into a orbit, and I get that. Makes sense. It's the only place where you can test it. But I just feel like I don't really want to cheat my system into orbit just to check the balance of my RCS thrusters. You know? I wish there was a testing facility that would give me like a vacuum area where I could just use my thrusters and see are they balanced and let you edit them on the fly as well. could also do it for like fuel. You know, it wouldn't go anywhere, but you could see, hey, you know, check out your staging and stuff like that. Okay, this is a really steep gravity turn. Not exactly my favorite. I'm also going to assume I made sense in that entire ramble about that. So we're going once again to about 95, 90 to 95. There we go. A really nice, surprisingly nice, this. Just because I've noticed to look at the periapsis and check out its altitude. Usually, if I'm anywhere in the -5 to 400 range, I'm going to use a lot of fuel to circularize and get into orbit. If it's anything like 200 to 300, I haven't seen it get to 200 very often, but I use a hell of a lot less fuel to circularize. It's also, I think I've mentioned this before. Some people like to use nodes to achieve their orbit, whereas I do it like by eye, by hand. I don't know how you want to call it exactly. I don't think I'm better than anybody just because I do it that way. It's just a curiosity. I totally get why somebody may prefer to use a node, because it gives you far more accuracy, can tell you when to start burning. Oopsie. Can also give you a far better idea of how much fuel you're going to be using. How much delta V do I use for this? Because I did that a couple times for a while. Is how much delta V do I use to get my orbit? And I would make sure that my last stage had about that much delta V, because usually I would try to get my last stage to be the one that circularizes. .96. There we go. Well, I guess we'll set you as my first target, and yeah, let's go ahead and set up a maneuver. Well, hold on. So again, I think it's best to actually try to maybe put this on a node. Brr, excuse me. At least at first. Periapsis of 83. Not that far. So now I'm going to get this node set up. I only like to have one. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, Jesus Christ. No wonder it's not doing anything. It's like, Jesus, just get rid of the second encounter. I only want one encounter. It makes it far easier to figure out what is going on. I don't think... Well, maybe going this way will I hit it before it hits me? I don't think so. Oops. Okay, you know what? I think the best idea is just toss it at the descending node. Or one of the nodes, ascending or descending. Oops, not that far. And then we can just orbit it. Really? Maybe that's a bad option. Let's try to get two of them to appear. As soon as I get two to appear, we'll back off. I just want to get this maneuver set up. Come on. Oh no, Jesus! How long have those been there? Jesus Christ, dude. I thought I'd see them before then. Jesus. Okay, well, fuck it. You know what? What's your apoapsis? Holy shit, no kidding, dude. Really? Maybe I should just do this. Bring your Apo and my Perry close. And then we can like meet up here. Actually, the better idea would, if I want to do that, I would want to come to this one, and yours is 90.8. Hold on. There, we do that. This is going to be like a kind of semi-complex. I can make it way easier, but this is easier for me. So, start rendezvous with somebody. We'll just go start rendezvous. Start rescue rendezvous. Apply changes. Okay. Well, I'm going to call that here, and we will come back next time and have a couple maneuvers to do. We're going to do a double rescue as well as a rather large expansion. Excuse me, a rather large expansion of my Kerbal Space Station. Nothing new? Yeah, nothing new. And then I actually want to check something real quick. So if this is the case, Eve. Negative 54, is that what I have? Give me a second. Yeah, negative 54 is what I have as my 1 year and 2 days. I don't even... is that a year and 2 days? That seems odd. How many days are in a Kerbal year? It has 426 days. Huh. I'm still gonna check this one and see, because the ejection for it should be like 1400. The plane change is actually going to be super expensive, though. That's going to be the problem, is my planar change. Because this is on a... Jesus, Moho. What the hell are you doing, Moho? Also, I found out that, like, on Trace... I don't know if it's possible to see it, but apparently there's an asteroid really close to it that you can land on. Not exactly sure where it's at, but oh, Elu's at like its farthest point, dude. I kind of want to see how the sun looks. Looks so small, man. And Elu doesn't have any moons, if I recall right. Lastly, I want to check out Moho. This is like the fun of this. Is just looking at it like at such an interstellar way. You know? It's crazy. It makes you feel kind of small, but also it's just really cool. That's why I like this game, I think. Why I like space travel stuff. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Next time we will get a couple things done, so thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.